Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Hey, it's Wayne with halftheflip.com. It's Thursday, January 31st. The 31st. 1 month gone, 2019. Time flies. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, not a bad start. I'm really looking forward to getting into February and March as a used clothes seller. It definitely seems to pick up a little bit better right there, especially around March. So I'm looking forward to moving some of this stuff out that I've had sitting here. So nothing spectacular again today. Woke up this morning with wind chills in the negative 30s again today. School was canceled, of course. So with my grandmother falling and hurting herself, my mom has been taking care of her. So it's just been me and the girls. So I haven't had time to really spend a lot of time out here, which is fine because with the weather the way it is, it's nice to stay in and do some inside work too. So with that said, I got store 2 totally converted over. So all I have to do now come tomorrow is end the majority of everything and sell similar on it so that it's all brand new under a 30-day listing rather than a good till cancel. And I think that's going to make a huge difference in my sales. The few that I did, like batches that I was switching over, I would sell 3 or 4 items in each batch that I was selling almost immediately. So to have all of those 1,200 items flipped back over to a 30-day rotation and actually sell similar like I used to, it'll be nice. One thing that I will do is one set after that 8-month period of so what the plan is instead of running sales, I will literally be manually lowering the price as the months progress, as those drop into the unsolds. So I'll relist with a discount and not run a heavy discount like I was before. Solely for the reason is if I had it out there for $10 and I had another item that's been in there for a year and a half out there for $10, that item should have been deeper discounted than my newer one to give it a chance to actually be able to sell at that $10 item. So if you're on a 50% sale, because the newer stuff is so much fresher, I do believe full-heartedly that it gets pushed farther up, and the chances of the newer stuff selling faster is a lot higher. So I would run sales to get rid of my lower end items and this stuff that's been there for a year and a half and end up selling all my newer stuff. So I'm not eliminating sales. I'm still going to do them every 2 to 3 days at a cap, and then total overall percentages will add up. So I'll have promoted listings. I'll still do my sales discounts, and then on a monthly basis I will be gradually lowering items down till it hits my, and it's not a break-even point. It's where I can still make enough money that I feel that the overall work is really breaking even. So the time it took to list, the time it took to photograph, the time it took for it to sit in there for the 8 months, the cost of goods, and I'll be still making money. I won't be losing money. I won't be making good money, but it'll still be movement. those items aren't desirable items, so they'll still get moved out like they should. And I'm hoping it'll work. I really won't know this year. Will definitely determine, and I think I'll be able to see a lot more of it. I haven't been able to see it this month at all because I'm still on good till cancel, and the majority, about 80, probably 80 to 85% of all of it is good till cancel that's been in there for 6 months. So that's where we are. I'm super excited to see how well it works. Of course, you'll be able to tell right away if the volume picks up on store 2, if it's working or not. And if it starts working really good, you'll see me implementing it into store 1 more. But for today, we're going to pull our 2 orders. Both orders came from store 1. Amazingly, no hard goods. They were both clothing. So the last few days, it's been like, 75% of it's been hard goods. And now here today, no hard goods. So that's definitely have to have a mix. I'm still going to have a mix. I'm looking into ways of getting inventory in here so we can process it and move it. Definitely, as soon as I see it moving more, it'll definitely help motivate things. What's really nice is the way I'm doing it. I will be able to tell every month really how much stuff is moving off. And one thing too that I want to look into, and you guys might know more than me, I sell such a wide variety of even clothing, where a lot of people try to niche out on certain brands. They know these 10 or 12 brands sell really good, so they pick up those 10 or 12 brands. I have probably 1,000 different brands out there. I mean, every one of my stuff is one-offs in clothing. What I'm wondering is have you noticed certain brands, as soon as they start picking up momentum, sell faster? So let's say if you start selling a few Ann Taylors, do you notice that more Ann Taylors sell more often? Does eBay's algorithm use your sales to push your product out? Is it more for an individual basis than it is an overall, like I was expecting it to be? And the other reason I'm asking, and it's something I need to do probably today, pull up as much history as I can and pick out those main brands and see if they constantly keep showing up. Because I heard somebody, I can't remember who it was saying that when an item starts selling, that's what they start picking up. So I'm very curious if that's just by chance them, or if that's something you've noticed too in your store. So I'm going to get off, get this stuff done, go inside, and party rock. So until tomorrow, guys. Peace. Unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end. And here we are. So if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to continue to follow my journey, make sure you subscribe. So until then, I'll catch you on the flip side. Good night. Goodbye. See you later. Toodaloo.